What up, YouTube? Hitman X. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub. Show your boy some love, man. Listen, y'all. Listen. I woke up last night, whatever you want to say. I woke up like around 1:30, man. And the NBA, I thought the NBA was going crazy when Kyrie Irving got traded. But this right here, my nigga. Oh, I'm gonna wait till some of y'all get in this chat room. Man. I know we early, y'all. I woke up this morning, man. The first thing I see on my notifications, Kevin Durant traded to the Suns. And I'm thinking to myself, because I'm literally like half asleep as I'm watching this shit. And I'm thinking to myself, like, ain't no way, bro. I'm still asleep, man. I still gotta be asleep. They say, yo, this is crazy. Oh yeah, man. It's wild, man. Wow, bro. I'm thinking to myself, like, this has to be a dream, man. I'm still asleep. Like, no way. Then I scroll and I see Ticket TV live, and I'm like, whoa, this. And shout out to both of them boys, man. Suns Geek specifically. The Suns Geek been on top of this. But damn, bro. Then I seen the details, and like Immortal say, not Mikhail. But at the end of the day, hey, listen, y'all. I've been saying this. This is a generational talent. Mikal Bridges is a good player, a great player, or a good player. But this is a generational talent. You can't miss on this one. What's up, Tiffany? I see you down there. But yeah, you can't say, oh no, I'm not trading Mikal for a guy that's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And Mikal Bridges hasn't shown that he's yet a Hall of Famer. Neither has Cam Johnson. I understand both of them together is great production, but we got to keep it 100, y'all. This was necessary to get Kevin Durant. You can't hold on to your assets and pull off Boston Celtics heights. It's rare to do that, right? We don't have Danny Ainge. We got James Jones, and James Jones deserves an apology as well. A lot of people gave James Jones hell. I was starting to become a bit skeptical. I am skeptical still on James Jones' draft expertise. I don't believe him as a draft somebody in the draft or who can analyze the draft and see the players that we see. I don't believe he knows what the hell he's doing when it comes to that, because that's the only explanation I could come with. You don't pass on Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, Devin Vassell for Jalen Smith. I'm never going to let you live that one down. Especially when he came out and jumped out the window and said, "Oh, well, I advised Ron McDonough to trade Da for for draft Luka over Da, and I advised him to trade what was that one cat we drafted out of Texas A&M." He talking about he advised them to trade that pick and get Mikal Bridges. So if you're going to take credit for that, take credit for the ones that you messed up on, you missed on, right? Cam Thomas, Cam Thomas. You traded Landry Shamet for Cam Thomas, right? Let's keep it a brick. You say he's the president of basketball operations. Now someone else will take over as GM. Who is that though? Like, I thought he was GM and president of basketball operations. I could be wrong though. I haven't really been like hip to that. I thought he was still GM though. He just gave himself a promotion or something. I don't know. Somebody educate me. I'm pretty sure Steve Holler gonna come in here and educate me and put the whole chat room on game. But like I said, man, this is a move that a lot of people. Hold on, let me make sure I give proper credit where it's due though. Flex from Jersey be getting a lot of hell from Suns Nation, especially after last summer when he was saying KD was coming to the Phoenix Suns first before anybody else said it. And Woj is out here shooting it down. Sham Shariana was shooting it down. All the other league sources were shooting it down, talking about the Toronto Raptors, trying to put all these other teams in the mix. And Flex from Jersey held on to his nuts and kept it 100, even after everything fell apart and we went into the season without Kevin Durant. He still kept it 100. He still said, listen, it's not over, right? A lot of people shitted on Flex from Jersey and questioned his credibility. He gets respect 100% over here because I see what it is. Real recognize real. He said, true, Flex got so much shit. Oh, yeah, Flex is our Woj. She's our Wojnarowski. He's our Adrian Wojnarowski. And we need to respect him as such. We need to he called the CP3 trade, and now he called the Kevin Durant trade. What else do you need? Right? Come on now. Period point blank. Said championship contenders overnight. Now I don't want to jump on a bandwagon of that. It is a pretty good dynamic though. Kevin Durant Devin Booker, CP3 is a great dynamic. I didn't say DA because I'm hoping there's a little bit of gleamer of hope that James Jones is working on a move now to get DA ass the hell up out of Phoenix. Get him the hell up out of Phoenix. Period, point blank. He said, Katie's still hurt. Yeah, I know. He said the only concerns is health. Yeah, just like Immortal highlight said, Katie is still hurt. So, oh yeah, Katie. That was a question. Yeah, Katie's still hurt. They say he's supposed to be coming back after the All-Star break. So hopefully we could get him and get a good rhythm going before the playoffs. Of course, this is a move for the playoffs. This isn't a move for the regular season. The regular season is for us to get our feet wet, see what we need to improve at, and just build camaraderie and stuff like that. But I don't want DA alongside of that ride. And look, this ain't nothing personal against DA. I understand what playoff DA is, right? DA has stepped up in the playoffs. Essentially, we traded all the Bammers who sold out in the playoffs last year, being Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. Let's keep it 100. We love them. All love. I'm a Mr. Mikal and Cam, but y'all sold out in the playoffs last year. Y'all didn't play up to expectations. Y'all are regular season warriors. We don't need that on our team. We don't need that. You don't win championship with regular season players who like to go around dancing and cooning and buffooning in the regular season, front running. But when it comes to playoffs, you shell up. No, get your ass out of here, right? But DA, I'll give him his credit. He has moments in the playoffs. Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson doesn't. It's just that simple. He said he'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back pretty soon. He said DA defense went on a downfall this year. Yeah, that's the only drawback, and that's why I need me personally. I'm not saying that this has to happen, but me personally, I want to see him traded to Toronto because Toronto has been tied with DA. I want to see him traded to Toronto for OG Anunoby and Chris Boucher. And I'm assuming hopefully we can get more pieces with that. Because DA is not a scrub. I'm not sitting here shit canning DA. I know what type of talent he is. But for our team that we have, we don't need a DA. We need a guy who's gonna be able to check on the perimeter like Mikal Bridges. The only guy out there I feel like that's available is OG Anunoby. And he's for whatever reason been tied into trades, specifically with the Suns. Now I feel like this is the move that will make a lot more sense now that we have KD on this team. You bring in OG Anunoby. You might have to run KD at the 4, but you still have OG. You can alternate those two at the 3 and the 4. Chris Boucher will fit perfectly in that offense, in my opinion. And you still have we got enough front court help. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about the front court. We need bench depth and we need length on that perimeter. Said hit the light. Yeah, hit the light, man. Get the lights up, man. The lights ain't up. Yeah, look, I can't see the lights, man. What the lights looking like? Said this should open it up more for DA. It should take some pressure off of him. Yeah, I'm hoping so. But truth be told, like we know how DA feels about playing like the second or third fiddle. Now he's gonna play the fourth fiddle behind Chris Paul, meaning Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. So how is that going to actually fit? I believe he might have to go because of that. That's why I say, like, I understand what you're saying, but he may have to go because there's not enough basketball to go around for all 4 of those guys. And we know DA throws hissy fits if he doesn't get the ball. And he doesn't really give us the rebounding production. He doesn't really give us the defensive production, the rim protection production that we need from a center. So if we're not getting that from a guy we're shelling out $30 million to, then we may need to trade him and get that production in other positions. Yeah, there's been rumblings about possibly getting. Hey, man. Hey, hold on, man. That's crazy you said that because I was just thinking that when I was driving on my way to work. Because I literally came to work early today so I could do this video for y'all. So yeah, make sure I get that like up. But I was literally thinking it because this is 2 of my favorite players on the same team in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. You get Russell Westbrook on top of that, 3. I'm probably gonna jump out the window. I'm gonna jump out the window. We get Russell Westbrook over here. I ain't gonna lie, especially if he willing to come off the bench. What? Come on, man. Said Bismack, Dario, Jock, Wainwright, Torrey, Damian Lee, Shamet, Cameron Payne. Yeah. My thing is, Shamit may have to get traded. I think Shamit might have to go. I like Damian Lee. I like Saban Lee as well. I think Saban Lee been pretty productive for us as well. So those two guys are keepers. Uh, Shamit got to go though, bro. Shamit might have to go. He played big in big moments. I give him that, but he's been wildly inconsistent since he's been a Phoenix Sun, and I just don't trust him in the long haul. So he might have to go, and I think we can get a lot for him. I think we can get enough for him in the open market to us where we can continue to build that bench, right? I'm not sure if we have any draft picks to trade after this, though. You know, we traded four, so and a pick swap. Maybe we can trade another pick swap. I don't know what's going on with that pick, but it is what it is. They should try to get rid of Sarge. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like Sarge should be on the move. And DA just ass, man. We gotta package DA and Sarge for something, man. Period, point blank. We gotta package them two for something. Point blank, simple. But I'll tell you this though, man. This did come out of left field for me. This whole trade came out of left field for me. I did not see it coming. I did not see this coming. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it would happen in the off season. So now this kind of sped up the process for championship contention. Um, whether y'all feel like this is a super team or not is irrelevant because I feel like a lot of people contradict themselves, right? And jump out the window on one end, and then when they turn out to be like, let me give you an example. Citizen Lou, I gotta go again. You was out here, you and Hearn was out here campaigning for Kevin Durant. Don't think I forgot. Now that Kevin Durant is a Phoenix Sun, all of a sudden he's back to being a snake and this and that. Come on now. Oh yeah, second rounders. Yeah, we still got second rounders. But do you trust James Jones in the draft though? That's my question. Do you trust James Jones to make the right decision in the draft? I personally don't trust him at all. I don't believe he knows or he follows the draft too heavy. He spends a lot more time focusing on the players in the league. And I can respect that, but come on now. I'm gonna drop this link though. See if y'all got something to I don't forgot how to drop the link. See if I got something to say, man. I got time today, y'all. I got time today. Yeah, shout out to Lamont too, man. Lamont tagged me in the post, man. Everybody, Showtime called me, man. Well, I was knocked out. Bro. I was knocked out when this happened, bro. Not gonna lie to you, I was laid out, man. I woke up like, whoa. So you think TJ Warren starts? Nah. TJ Warren, I think he'll be great coming off the bench for us. We need some. That's too much offense in the starting lineup to bring TJ Warren just to have a name. Damn, that motherfucker need to fix our belt, man. Damn, that shit was sounding horrible. I was trying to put myself on mute for a little bit. Glad she fixed it. Yeah, I don't think he starts though, man. I think he's better off the bench. If I'm not mistaken, he's averaging like 9 to 10 points off the bench for the Nets. So, I mean, hopefully he could translate that here, but I'm not going to put my faith in that. That James Jones don't believe in or want to develop players. Yeah, I can respect that. But I mean, I felt like Tyrese Halliburton was a home run, man. You couldn't miss on that. I understand that logic, but when you're actually drafting, like he actually drafted a player that year, at least draft Tyrese Halliburton if you think you're going to trade him anyway. Draft him, see what he can do. If he turns out to be a great player, either you keep him or draft him. Or trade him. He said Torrey will start. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I've been saying Torrey. He said Torrey. Yeah, Torrey should have been starting. My nigga Jacob Jennings in the building, man. What's good, Jacob? Yeah, you already know Funky Town in the building, nigga. Hey, man, I'm glad to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute, homie. Good to see you, homie. Hey, I'm about to hit you up. I think I did hit you up on Facebook. You hit me back, man. I was checking up on you, man. Yeah, shout out to Jacob Jennings, man. But yeah, Torrey Craig, I feel like it's obvious. He's the obvious starter. He brings us a lot of rebounding that DA doesn't bring to us. Let's just keep it 100. DA sometimes he's on the board. So I trust Torrey Craig. I trust DA. So I would start Torrey Craig at the 4. I think that'll be a good move, man. That'll be a good look. Now we'll be a little bit thin down low with Torrey Craig down there, but I don't have any complaints. You get KD alongside Devin Booker, I have no fucking complaints. Now you can't. Let's get to the logistics of it. Now you can't double team Devin Booker. Now you can't double team KD. You got to pick your poison. This is going to be a good look for the Suns, y'all. This is going to be a damn good look for the Suns. So you rather draft players and contribute that can contribute now, like Cam Johnson. Yeah, but Cam Johnson is hardly on the floor. Cam Johnson stay hurt. He's 80. Dude, street clothes, man. Look, Cam Johnson. Let's keep it 100. We've been giving Cam Johnson way too many passes. Cam Johnson stays hurt. That's one thing that irritated me about him, and I didn't blame James Jones for not signing him to the contract they felt like they should get. That dude stays hurt. I want to see him go out there in the open market and get that contract. The same here, bro. You already know. Oh yeah, your Mavs. Yeah, your Mavs. Yeah, cut it out, man. I'll talk. Oh, we ain't talking about the Mavs now. I gave y'all two strings. Now we talking about the Suns, Jacob Jennings. We ain't talking about the Mavs no more, homie. But shout out to your Mavs though. Y'all did good too. I give y'all that. Yeah, CP3, Book, Craig, and Aiden. Yeah, it's gonna be our starting lineup so far. Once again, I'm hoping I got my fingers crossed for DA trade. I'm thinking to myself, James Jones isn't finished. And we know James Jones is a silent killer. He has not been talking this entire time. A lot of people go off of trade rumors. They go off of Woj and all these Woj bombs. You never hear any Woj bombs with the Suns. The Suns are very cryptic. They're very silent the way they move. And that's the one thing I respect out of James Jones. He keeps everything close to the hip. He doesn't go around running his mouth to everybody. He just going around poking his chest out to everybody, right? And you find out when it happens, right? Shout out to Flex from Jersey, though, because he's the only source we have that's reliable enough to put any type of merit in. Say the pin downs will be crazy. Yeah, man, the pin downs, man. And then people talking about the bench. Like I believe we'll still have options because of the fact that you can't double team KD and Book when they're on the floor at the same time. I believe they'll still be potent enough offensively to carry our bench whenever we sit one of those players. Let's say we sit KD, we'll still be able to have Devin Booker and a lot of those guys that was in the starting lineup in the first place. Like a lot of these guys, like Damian Lee, started for us a bunch of games and played pretty well for us, right? A Kogi was in the starting lineup. I mean, come on now, like we could still improvise with KD and Devin Booker on the floor. As long as they're on the floor, I feel like we can improvise. My question is, will CP3 be healthy in the playoffs, right? Because that's going to be a deal breaker. I believe in DA being healthy. I just don't want him on the team. I'm going to keep repeating that, right? Hopefully James Jones is listening. Trade DA and get more assets. But DA, I believe he'll be very productive for us in the playoffs. Devin Booker, I believe he'll find a way to play. He got too much dog in him. Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. CP3, what are you going to do now? There's no more excuses for CP3, y'all. No more excuses. So how about John Wall? He also might be available in the buyout market. No, what, this year? You believe he'll be available this year? I don't see it happening. I don't see him available this year. I don't see how. Like, what, the Clippers are going to come off of him and get who? Get Russell Westbrook? That's the only option I see. Like, the only way I see him becoming available in the open market is if they buy him out, which would be crazy because they got him. They already signed him to like a vet minimum. So why would you buy that out and turn around and get Russell Westbrook? That's the only way I see that happening. I think that Russell Westbrook is more valuable and more possible than John Wall. I like John Wall, don't get me wrong, but coming off the bench for us, not starting and over CP3. Like I don't like that mix with Devin Booker, John Wall, and Kevin Durant. I don't believe that's gonna get you over the top. A lot of people put gas and stock into that for the Clippers, and we see how that's working for the Clippers. We see that John Wall is the John Wall of the Houston Rockets, not the John Wall of the Washington Wizards that a lot of people told us that he was going to be. A lot of people told us that, oh, you pair him with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and oh my God, and this and that. They're the deepest team in the league. And you can't go off of these myths that these people go out here and sell to you. Right? You gotta wait till it's on the court. That's why I haven't been saying championship for the Suns. After this trade, I need to see how they look on the court first before I come with my assessment. But like I said, y'all know me as a KD stan. Anybody who knows me knows I am a heavy Kevin Durant stan. So him on my favorite team, my favorite player on my favorite team is going to work out for me. I don't care. Give up whoever. Give up anybody not named Devin Booker, and I'm good. Simple and plain. Because Devin Booker is also one of my favorite players. So I'm good. I said Phoenix got a nice lineup. Yeah. We got a solid lineup, man. And a lot of people shitting on the bench. It's like, bro, Damian Lee coming off the bench. Saban Lee been playing pretty solid for that. Let's not get it twisted. We got him off a 10-day contract. Like he was playing pretty solid for us in the summer league as well. And I thought we should have signed him then. James Jones, he's pretty good as far as scouting out NBA talent. But the draft talent that we missed on, I cannot give him a pass for that. That's all I'm saying. Like you missed on Tyrese Halliburton, Tyrese Maxey, Evan Vassell, so many young talented players that you just passed on. And then in this upcoming draft, right? Because I feel like they should have held on to this draft pick. It's a lot of guys in this upcoming draft. Let's say we're like mid to late lottery or whatever, or we might not pan out the way we supposed to pan out. We can at least have that draft pick for insurance, right? We could have kept this draft pick. I felt like we should have kept this year's draft pick. And it's a lot of guys in this draft that I feel like could work. I'm gonna do a stream with my little brother, man, because he a Rockets fan, and they got 2 lottery picks. Now the Nets are going to be a lottery team, and the Rockets are already a lottery team. So keep an eye out on the Rockets, man, because the Nets slide all the way down to the top, let's say top 10 or top 5 lottery projection. Bro, the Rockets could have some assets on their hands. That's a lot of people not talking about that. That James Harden deal kind of fucked over the Rockets. We're going to tell the truth. I mean, not the Rockets, but the Nets. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to tell the truth. The Nets are in the Rockets are in a great position. The Nets are low-key in a fucked up position. So, by the way, who's going to play tonight since Cam gone? I low-key don't care, man. Hey, look, I low-key don't care, man. Like, of course, Saban Lee and all those guys going to have to improvise. Damian Lee and all those, Torrey Craig, all the role players are going to have to improvise. But this is going to show like how they're going to look moving forward. Like they have to step up. They have to be able to play like starters coming off the bench. Oh, Booker out too? Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be Saban Lee, Josh Okogie, all those cats off the bench, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose tonight. We're gonna lose tonight. I ain't worried about tonight though, y'all. I'm looking more towards the future. We know what time it is. It's playoff time, not regular season. Like we worry too much about the regular season. That's always been my issue. We gotta get into the playoffs. So Ish Wainwright and maybe Josh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So I like Halliburton. He's a good guard that can distribute the ball. Absolutely. He was that in college too, man. That's what I'm saying. So Halliburton, don't remind Westville. You being petty right now, homie. Hey man, ask you a real. Come on, Sons Geek. Hey y'all, he said I'm crying. Shout out Sons Geek, man. Hey yo, Sons Geek, man. Me and Sons Geek had a little back and forth on Facebook because Sons Geek kept it. He stayed on this Kevin Durant hope for the longest. I was losing hope. I was like, man, look, man, we're wasting our time with this Kevin Durant foolishness. Like we're missing out on assets. Sons Geek, like, how is this a waste of time? And now look, shout out Sons Geek. I gotta take my hat off to Sons Geek because he stayed strong on this Kevin Durant trade to Phoenix, and it manifested and it actually happened, man. I gotta give you your props, homie. Gotta give you your props. So I like TJ Warren, this team. I think he'll be great coming off the bench, but I don't believe he's a long-term option. I mean, he's more likely out in the offseason. I think he's a free agent coming up. He said, "We've been through it, man. Oh man, we've been through the dirt, Sons Geek. We've been through the mud, man. We've been through the mud, man. And hey, shout out Sons Geek too, man, because he did like a 4-hour stream on this, man. He put in a lot of work. When I seen Sons Geek going live, I'm like, hold on, man. This is actually true. This is facts, man. This actually went down, man. Come on, man. It actually went down, man. Y'all make sure y'all go support the homie channel. Tony Buckets. Oh yeah. Westville, you already know it, homie. Love TJ Warren on this team. Yeah, I like him on this team, man. I'm just hoping we could get another move, Sons Geek. I'm hoping we can trade DA and get OG and Anunoby, Chris Boucher, and possibly a first-round pick because we're gonna have to reciprocate some of those draft picks that we gave out. And I'm hoping OG and Anunoby, Chris Boucher and a first round draft pick is possible. If not, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'll ride out with DA. I'm gonna stop putting him in trade rooms for now. But for now, right? But if if it's possible, right? If Toronto is really serious about getting off of OG Anunoby, I feel like it's foolproof because you replace some of, if not more, of Mikal Bridges' defense with OG Anunoby, and you bring in a nice asset in the front court in Chris Boucher. That's a win-win. Both team wins. The Toronto get the big man that they wanted. We get the perimeter defense that we wanted, and we get a decent big man. It wins for both teams for me. So you were shaking. I gotta watch it from the beginning, man. I kind of caught you late. I gotta watch it from the beginning, homie. So I'm gonna sign Hitman next to my Mavericks. No, you're not. No, the hell you're not. No, the fuck you're not, man. It's up from here. And hey, here's the crazy thing, Jacob. Jacob, here's the crazy thing. When y'all got Kyrie, and people were saying the rumblings about KD was starting because it started as soon as the Kyrie Irving trades rumors went out. People was like, "Oh, KD to the Suns, KD to the Suns." When I seen that y'all actually got Kyrie Irving, I said, "Damn, that'd be crazy if we got KD and we seen y'all in the first round and it was a rematch of the second round last year. That's going to be crazy, and it's going to bring so many ratings. Think about it: Devin Booker versus Luka again." Kyrie Irving versus his former teammate and Kevin Durant. Just think about that. Envision that. That's going to be great for the NBA. Everybody's shitting on this saying, "Oh, it's a super team." So it's a super team for the Suns to get KD, but it's not a super team for Kyrie Irving going to Luka Doncic. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the logic that these people practice and use online, but it is what it is. Said DA Dario Shamit. For who? For OG? Okay, yeah. If that brings back OG and Chris Boucher, I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. See, if y'all don't win it, yeah, that's an absolute fact, Deshaun. You probably trolling by saying that, but I agree with you. If we don't win, all the shit we're talking doesn't matter. So we definitely have to win a championship. I am gonna put championship or bust expectation on this team. But I'm not gonna say this team is just the best team all of a sudden when we seen what this team looked like throughout the regular season, right? We seen the flaws that we had coming off the bench throughout the regular season. I can't just automatically say, "Oh, well, Kevin Durant makes up for that." I'm not sold on it yet. I have to see it on the court first. Then I'll say, "Okay, all right, we're a championship contender." But I haven't seen it yet. I have yet to see it. So you were shocked you didn't see it coming. What you talking about, the Kyrie trade or the KD trade? Okay, didn't see that Kyrie trade going down, but the KD trade was rumbling too long, man. There was too many sources going. And once Woj came out and said, "Oh, the Phoenix Suns are behind the scenes working on the KD trade," he said that a couple of days ago. Once I seen Woj admit that the Suns actually, and then he admitted that KD wants to go to the Suns, something he didn't do all last summer. He tried to deny it and the Toronto Raptors and throw all these other smoke screens out here. Once I seen him actually say the Phoenix Suns as a name, I'm like, all right, cool. Now we're in the driver's seat. What's good, D? Oh yeah, the Kyrie trade. Yeah, I ain't see the Kyrie trade either, bro. I'm gonna be honest, it came out of left field. But hey, y'all in the same position we are. Y'all gotta do something. Y'all gotta at least get to the finals, right? If y'all don't get to the finals, I see Kyrie Irving leaving and going to the Lakers on y'all ass. At least we got KD signed for what 2-3 more years. So we're in a good position. Y'all got Kyrie for a rental, basically. We didn't trade our assets for a rental. We traded our assets for a guy that's going to be on the team for years to come, who's top 5 in his position, who's a first ballot Hall of Famer at the very least, if his career ended right now. Kyrie Irving, I don't believe is a first ballot Hall of Famer if his career ended right now. There's a lot of people who are doubters and detractors to that. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit, Jacob Jennings. I'm gonna talk my shit because I want to see y'all in the playoffs. We gotta get our get back for the way we went out last year. We gotta get our get back on Dallas. Period, point blank. But that's all I got, y'all. I'm finna get ready for work. Get ready to get this day started, y'all. My day just started right, man. My day started off so right now, man. I can't explain it, man. I'm in euphoria right now, y'all. Hey, y'all, hit me next. I'm in euphoria right now. I tried telling these cats, man. I went on these streams, but I tried telling these cats KD on his way to Phoenix, man. Yeah, I mean, so many when you hear so many negative comments about it, you almost start to believe it, especially when it doesn't happen. It's like, damn, is he gonna come to things? Damn, you start questioning yourself, right? But it went down, man. You gotta trust the process. James Jones trusted the process, and I gotta take my hat off to him. And more importantly, I take my hat off to Sons Geek and Flex from Jersey, man. And them boys held her down day in and day out and didn't give up on the KD train. Period, point blank. So hey, it is what it is. A lot of people gonna say, "Oh, Hitman this call it." I didn't call it. I got sources, just like everybody else got sources, man. And I trust my sources. Period, point blank. But Hitman this, that's all I got, man. I'm finna tip out. So I already see you in the playoffs. Yeah, we'll see y'all in the playoffs. Yeah, first round. Yeah, first round. We're gonna see y'all. Said peace. I already immortal. Bye holla at y'all boys, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Hitman next. I'm up out of here, y'all.